What do we talk about, Zippy? Oh, he's asleep, Geoffrey. Shall I wake him up?
Oh, no, Bungle, don't do that. Let him have a little rest.
We can manage without him, can't we,
Yes.
Geoffrey?
What? Hey, manage without me? Who can manage without me? Manage what? What's going on?
Oh, we thought you were asleep, Zippy.
Me? Asleep? No, of course I'm not asleep.
What shall we talk about then, Zippy?
Poor Zippy. He really is tired, isn't he? Well, whilst he's having a little sleep, let's find out more about sleeping at the end of the day, bedtime. It's bedtime, so Richard is cleaning his teeth. Now that he's cleaned his teeth, it's time to get into bed. Richard plays with a toy, whilst his mum tidies his clothes.
Right, there's your dressing gown for morning. Put these clothes for washing. Right, it's time you went to sleep now, isn't it? Mum will put that at the bottom of the bed for morning. Right, you snuggle down. That's it. Right. That's it. Good night, darling.
There are lots of sounds to listen to while he's waiting to go to sleep. A dog barking outside. What's that sound? Oh, it's just a tap dripping. That sounds like a car starting up. Never mind, I expect he'll get to sleep soon. Oh dear, some music now. It's coming from the television. As his mum and dad watch the television, Richard goes off to sleep.
You have to do a lot of things before you go to sleep, don't you, Geoffrey? Bedtime, I mean.
Yes, quite a lot. You've got to have a wash or a bath.
You have to clean your teeth
And you have to take your day clothes off.
and put night clothes on.
Yes, and then you've got to wind up your alarm clock if you've got one. Have you got an alarm clock? Because they're very useful. See, they ring or buzz in the morning to wake you up, telling you when it's time to get up.
I thought of something else, Geoffrey. You can put the light out before you go to sleep. Do you do that, Bungle?
Yes, George. And then I can watch the moon and the stars until I go to sleep.
What? How can you watch the moon and stars through the curtains, Bungle Bones?
Hello, Zippy. We all thought you were fast asleep.
Me? Oh, no. I've been awake all the time, listening.
Oh, you are a fibber, Zippy. You've been snoozing, having a nap.
Yes, you were, Zippy. And I can watch the moon and the stars because I have my curtains open.
Oh, I don't. I have mine closed so that it's nice and dark.
Do you like your curtains closed or do you like them open?
I like mine open.
Closed.
We're all so different, aren't we, Geoffrey?
Yes, we are, George. But it doesn't really matter, just as long as we sleep when we go to bed and have a good rest. Then we can be fresh and wide awake for a new day in the morning.
That's why we go to bed, isn't it, Geoffrey? To sleep and rest, because you get tired playing about and running and talking and eating and everything.
After you've had a good rest, you can eat and play and talk and everything all over again the next day.
to sleep, 'cause you're not very old. You're nodding off already, can't you see? You may dream of silver, or you may dream of gold, or sunny places far across the wide and rolling sea.
Close your eyes and go to sleep, 'cause I can see the stars. They're shining oh so brightly in the night. You may dream of aeroplanes or rocket trips to Mars, or sailing ships upon the sea with sails all gleaming white.
Close your eyes and go to sleep while I sit here and sing. I'll see you in the morning light again. You may dream of princes, or you may dream of kings, or knights in shining armor riding down a country lane. Close your eyes and go to sleep, 'cause you're not very old. You're nodding off already, can't you see? You may dream of silver, or you may dream of gold, or sunny places far across the wide and rolling sea.
If we pretend it's bedtime, Geoffrey, we could have a story, couldn't we? A bedtime story.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. But is there a bedtime story in the Rainbow Book, Geoffrey?
Yes, there is, George. It's called The Day That Susan Slept, and this is how it goes. There was once a girl called Susan. She was a very little girl and a very busy one. And she'd never seen the night. Oh, she knew what the daytime was, of course, because she was always awake during the day. She skipped and played, laughed and sang, and got so tired that she went to bed. As her mother was tucking her up, Susan noticed that the curtains at her window had gone. "Oh, I had to wash them," her mother said. "They're not dry yet. I'll hang them again tomorrow." Susan said that was all right, and off she went to sleep. In the middle of the night, she woke up. Now, she didn't usually wake up in the middle of the night, but she did this time because she thought something was looking at her. She rubbed her eyes, got out of bed, and went to lean on the window ledge. It was dark outside, darker than she'd ever seen it before. The garden was almost black, and so was the house opposite, except for a light in one of the windows, which made a bright yellow shape. The thing that was looking at her, though, was up in the sky. It was very pale and shaped like a biscuit with a bite out of one side. As she stared at the thing, Susan also noticed a lot of other little lights in the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and then many, many more. They must be stars, she said to herself, and the biscuit is really the moon. She was so pleased to see the moon and the stars that she stood at the window for a long, long time, until the sun began to rise again and the new day came. Then she yawned and went back to bed, and she slept and slept all the way through the day. But she was glad that she'd seen the night, because it was something she would always remember.
Oh, yeah.
There, I got it.
Oh, have you got that candle, Rod?
Well, I've had an idea, Bungle. It's that nursery rhyme, Wee Willie Winky. I thought we could all sing it and do some action.
Oh, yes, that is a good idea, Rod.
Yes.
Why don't you join in with us? Now then, Rod, what have we got to do?
Well, do you know Wee Willie Winky?
Wee Willie Winky? Yes, he runs through the town.
That's right. Well, I thought I'd be Wee Willie Winky, running about like this with my candle, because it's dark at night, you see. And you could all be the children, curling up and going to sleep.
Well, like this, Rod.
Like this.
That's very good. Well, come on, then.
Oh, dear, what's the matter, Zippy? You still tired?
Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to sing the song without you for once.
Yes. What? Sing without me? You can't do that. I'm the best singer around here. You can't sing without me. Are we all ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, knocking at the windows, shouting through the lock. Are the children all in bed? It's past 8 o'clock.
I think I'll go home to bed myself now. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.